And let's see what else. Ooh, good. This place finished working on the harbor, so now it's going to do a seaport would probably be nice, but I think a worker is going to be more necessary over here. So worker, 2 turns. That's pretty fast, especially. Okay, so I'm gonna keep sending the destroyer over there. I know I just said that. And I have no idea how far we are actually into this game right now. These cities are demanding dies. Well, if they keep doing that, they will die. So I'm not too worried. Alright, Mumbai. This city is going to need a building to help it with food. Probably would be ideal. Ooh, an observatory. Of course, so late in the game, I'm not even worrying about science at all. So, yeah, the observatory is not really my main concern. Ooh, an aqueduct. I am going to go for that, actually. It'll help this city grow faster. It won't give it more food, but it will help it grow faster, which is something I actually do really need. And we have now met Washington.
The people of the United States of...
Alright, thank you, Washington. So, let's see. You shouldn't be a huge problem to me, at least not right away. At least I hope not. I'd be surprised if he became a problem soon. So, first thing, seaport. It's going to give me extra production on this tile, and this tile once I get it. And it should actually more than pay for itself in terms of unit tile maintenance. So let's see. I'm going to loop my ship around and try to meet each of these civilizations. And now that these workers are done with the elephant, I'm going to send them over here, because getting that elephant hooked up for extra happiness from the luxury resource. And now it's got to get, gonna grab it from this, bananas, which don't actually give happiness, but they are extra food, so, you know, that's good. Ooh, and I just got gems, so there's an extra +4. You know what? One way I wish this game was different was the way it works right now. If you get any of a luxury resource, it just gives you straight up 4 happiness, and it doesn't matter at all how much you have of it. I wish that the more gems you hooked up, the more happiness you got. Not too much more per happiness, just like, maybe a +1 happiness per resource or something. They're nothing crazy, but, that'd be very useful. Wish it would act like that. Let's see, plantation +2 food, that would be great for my capital. Tons of growth. So let's see, over here, I'm going to slip into this massive bay and talk to Montezuma if I can. Now this is Montezuma over here. Let's see how he's set up. Oh, he's definitely going to go to war with Japan. No question. The only question is who will win. Montezuma is usually more aggressive, but Japan, I think, is going to win as long as they remember their military, because they have aluminum, and Japan is really nice for military. Montezuma, though, is really aggressive, so... What's this? Oh, look at that. He's got a guided missile. I'm not going to mess with him right now. Gotta let him fight Japan first. Let's see. Am I not close enough to actually meet him? There we go. That should work. There we go. He's kind of a crazy leader, so we're not going to mess with him right now. We'll wait until later when we're stronger and can actually kill him, probably. Alright, now let's see. My capital is going to need... I'm going to construct an armory. It's good to make an armory before you start to mass produce your military, because when you build a military unit, if you have an armory and some various other buildings, it increases their experience, which gives them various promotions, which helps them in combat. So, I'm going to send this destroyer down to meet Japan. Hopefully we can be nice to them for right now, because I kind of hope that they'll beat Montezuma, because he's usually a pain. And I'd rather fight Japan than Montezuma, just because I know with Japan at least I will probably get to be the one who declares war, not the other way around. No, so let's see. I'm going to build a mine on that hill just to increase my production in this city. And, ooh, yeah, that's what I need. A hospital. It'll give me a +5 food in my city, and that is really what I need in this city, because it really doesn't have so much for food except for these 2 tiles. And the ocean tiles are nice, but, you know, we sort of need that extra food. So, Alright, swing the destroyer around. Hello, Japan. Oh boy, look at that. They already have artillery. And let's see. We are currently neutral with them. They don't care about us. We don't really care about them. And construct a mine over here. Oh, Japan. They look like they're kind of reaching for that coal. I don't think they can reach it though, because I think that coal is too far away for them. But still, I feel like I might want to move more military up to that city because it might get weak. So over here, what I'm going to do is build... I think I should build artillery. But... I want to make sure that's exactly what I should be doing. I think artillery is going to be the right way to go with this. Yep, artillery, because having at least one ranged unit, it helps massively. It allows me to hit anybody within 3 tiles of my city. So that will give me a nice shield of basically this, I think, around here. So anything comes within that range, I can shoot it basically. And I'm honestly afraid China's going to attack. Because we're close, we're next door, and as I said, the AIs always are trying to kill you, because they want to win too. Oh boy, that's not good. Okay, so I'm gonna hook around and try to catch Persia. Because I want to meet these leaders, because, you know, it's a good idea to meet all the leaders. So let's see. Delhi gets a watermill, that might be good for it. Only 3 turns, but first I'm going to want a military academy. I'm gearing up for war first off, because if I don't, I'm going to get slaughtered. And if I do, I'm going to get called a warmongerer. So, you pretty much can't win. But oh well. Let's see. I'm going to build an aqueduct in the city so it grows even faster. Because high population is good. It works really well with Gandhi, who I'm playing as if you missed it before. And it just, you know, it's good. It is good to have a high population. It helps, it is good. I'm going to connect iron here. My happiness is very high right now. From the marble, the gems, and these elephants. So let's see. This city, I might start building the Manhattan Project, actually. Which one of these? Manhattan Project. That way I can start to build nukes. Because I don't have any uranium yet, but I'm going to be getting some soon. And yeah, I really do need that. Because if somebody attacks me, I'm going to want to nuke them. Possibly. Maybe not China. Ooh, well, look at this. What do I call? Well, America now has nukes, so that's not good. And down here, we are going to want to keep an eye on this war. The only way we can do that right now is to just see if any of their cities get taken. Seeing as Japan declared war? Yeah, Japan declared war. Most likely, they're going to win. I'm just calling that right now. And when I say win, realize that win means they're just going to maybe take a city tops. They're not actually going to destroy Montezuma. That'd be very unlikely. But they can make it so that it will be... Basically, they'll take Montezuma out of the race. What's this guy want? Never accept open borders. It's never good. It doesn't really... There's no real advantage to taking it. And all it really does is make the enemy want to kill you more. Logically, that makes no sense, but oh well. So, so far I've played for 39 turns. I might take a break soon. I'm not sure how far into this we are. But I think it's at least 2 or 3 episodes at this point. I don't know though, there's no clock right now. Well, wait, I have my phone. But I don't know when I started, so it's pointless to look at that. Anyway, I'm going to move my navy over... Actually, I'm going to move my navy over to this city. It'll take 6 turns, but it'll be really nice to have a destroyer nearby just in case. Because look at that. I'm not sure if that's just an explorer, or if they're actually, you know, trying to kill me. Alright, there's no massive troops, so they're probably just a scout down here. So let's see. Maybe I'm over paranoid about China. Probably not, though. I am going to keep a guy on this hill just to act as a scout. Hopefully it doesn't piss them off. It probably will, though. And look at this. Japan and Montezuma have made peace already. I'm going to assume nothing really happened at all. That's probably a pretty safe bet. Anyway, just keep these guys fortified on this hill, just in case I get attacked. 8 more turns for the artillery to be done. That's very good. So in 8 turns, I should be reasonably safe from China. Reasonably? As in, shouldn't completely kill me. Also, I might want to go for more culture so I can start pumping out the military that's really advanced even faster. Overall, I think I'm going to do pretty well in this game. It's only on print, so it's not too difficult. Ah, here we go. We finally finished researching nuclear fusion. And we get giant death robots. By that, meaning that we can actually build them once we get uranium. And they give you a nice little quote to go along with every tech that you finish researching. I kind of like this one. So let's see. Basically, after this, all the techs don't really matter because we're not going for a science victory. So we're not going to focus on that too much. And, I'm going to build an opera house to increase my culture so I can get Finnish autocracy out. Build an opera house so I can get autocracy. That makes no sense, but that's civ logic for you. Oh boy.
Is the following trade of interest to you?
Not sure if I should be their friend or not. Usually there's pros and cons to it. I'm gonna say no, because then they start begging for stuff. And that's honestly just annoying when they start begging, and then they get mad if you say you're their friend, but you won't give them free stuff. So, yeah, it's just more of a hassle than it's really worth. Doesn't do too much for you anyway. Let's see, I'm going to send this worker down to hook up more iron. I don't think iron actually does anything for you at all in late game. But, you know, oh well. Okay, let's see here. Mumbai. What are we going to build? I'm thinking... Seaport might be pretty good. Decisions. I'm going to go with an armory, because I got to build these guys. So I can build more military, so I can go kill China. And actually, here's the question. I wonder. Is China going to attack me first, or am I going to attack China first? If they attack me first, I'm going to guess I'm going to win. But, who knows? Probably I'll win. I mean, I'm not going to lose on Prince difficulty while I'm recording. That would just be embarrassing. And besides, I'll be pretty safe in 3 turns. Even if they attack now, I'd probably be fine. Okay, let's see here. Still building improvements around my capital. I've got 2 workers working 24/7. And capital's going to be a pretty nice city. Let's see. Farm. Good, that is what I need there. Increase food. Get to another one of these tiles. It'll take a little while though, because it's on a marsh right now. Good, my thing's done. So let's see. I'm going to give it a boost because I have promoted the unit. Maybe I should give it a name. Nah. Against units in rough terrain would probably be better here. There we go. I have now garrisoned that artillery in the city. So if anything comes too close, I can just shoot at it, and it should be fairly effective. Now I'm going to want to build walls. It'll increase the city's defense. So just in case China does attack that city, it will be a lot safer. Let's see. Mechanized infantry, what are you doing outside of the city? I'm gonna go ahead and move these guys farther over this way, just in case China does attack. Alright, capital, I'm gonna go with a museum. Just so I really do want to pump out the culture. It'll help a lot with getting autocracy faster. And down here, I'm going to want to go with a seaport. It'll increase the production from these fish, which doesn't make any sense, but oh well. And let's see, build a farm over here. I love building farms. They're one of my favorite things to build. Just because having the increased food is pretty useful, lets you do a lot of other things with your time instead of just farming. And no. This is just stupid right now. I'm done researching. So why would I give him a research agreement? I'm done with science. Science is over. We're in the future. There is no more science. So over here gets a Mogul fort, which should give me gold, defense, and some culture. So that's good. I'm going with that. I need culture. I need defense. Why not go with the Mogul fort? Ooh, look at this. I've got some uranium. Looks like a... oh yeah, that's right. The one of the mines finished before. I didn't really take notice. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to start withdrawing my mechanized infantry. Otherwise, China's going to get mad because apparently I will be amassing troops on their border. Having one there is probably fine, but any more is probably just asking for a declaration of war. So I'm going to start moving them back. And production over here is going to be... What should I build over here? I'm going to go with... Sydney Opera House is really tempting. I'm going to go with that just because it's going to get me a lot closer to the autocracy thing. I'm not sure if that's the right decision, though. It could be a bad decision, especially if somebody else gets to it first, but, you know, I do need that autocracy fast. And doing that will get it to me fast. But I am going to have to start doing other things. Let's see. Now, there's one thing I really want to check, and that is my, I think, economic overview. Yes, I do want to check all the production in my cities. It looks like this is currently my highest production city. Huh. Didn't think it would be. But actually, you know what that means? I might... I've already sunk some production into this, but I think I'm going to change this to ironworks. Because then it will be able to ultimately build that a lot faster because it will get a huge production boost. And down here, I'm going to build Circus Maximus just so I can get some extra happiness to have in reserve. Happiness is always good to have in reserve because it gets you closer to a golden age. And golden ages are good. They help you do things like get more money faster. And, you know, more money is good. Helps you buy military units, support those military units, buy buildings. And you'll see later one of my conquest strategies involves a lot of purchases. Well, you know, you'll see that when the time comes. I'm going to go with an arsenal down here. I've really got to beef up this city in case they attack. Because I do not want to lose that city. Losing a city is bad. Especially one that's such a vital city to me. Alright, so over here. I think I'm going to go with a stock exchange. Just to give me a nice monetary boost. Alright. And what can I do now? Japan wants me to open borders. No, thank you. Okay. Right, now our turns are just speeding by fast. Over here I'm going to go with a military academy. That way we can start pumping out some maximum experienced military units fast. Let's see here. Alright, this guy's going to build another farm. Building farms is good. And once we start, again, no research agreements. They are bad. Glad that wasn't the wonder I want. There we go. That cut some turns off the Sydney Opera House. Yeah, I'm not worried. I should probably get that as long as someone else isn't working on it already. And even if they are, I might still get it. But let's see. Now it's the time when I'm just skipping through the turns, because, you know, I've set up most of the stuff and everything's working. And now I need to farm over here, and then I'm going to build a mine, 2 lumber mills, and that'll get this production going really nice in this city. I need to finish the Manhattan Project. Did I finish that already? I thought this city was working on it. I might have finished it and not even remembered to notice. Well, I'm going to see if I can build nukes. If I can build nukes, then I did actually finish it and I just forgot. Yes. Yes, I did finish it, and I completely did not notice that at all. I really should have noticed that. Oh well. So, is there anything over here to be concerned about? Nah, it doesn't look like it. Should be okay. We're already in 2018. I like how this game's going. Let's see, horses down there. I'm going to send this worker down over here to grab these gems and start building improvements over there. Next turn. Oh boy. That's not going to end well. Will not end well at all. So, let me see. No Montezuma, I don't want that. They don't realize that technology is over. We're in the future, and science is done. We don't need more research agreements. Technology, we'll go for that. Let's see. Alright, Mumbai, we are going to want maybe a museum? Well, I think first I'm gonna want... that's tempting. Alright, first, let's go... I'm not expecting to encounter too much enemy navy, but I am going to build a destroyer. I'm also going to construct maybe... we'll go with a watermill to increase our food over there. That should be good. We need more food always, all the time, because food is good. It increases our population and of course, I'm the lowest in happiness. Ooh, adopt a policy. Yay. Ooh, now this. Fascism gives you a really nice boost of plus 100% strategic resources. So I would have 8 iron, 4 uranium, and 30 oil. Actually, I've got plenty of oil. Okay, so I'm going with that. The other one is also one that's really... All 3 of these down here are really good. But fascism is the one that I'm going to go with right now. There you go. You see? 8, 30, and 4. So I'm going to be building a massive fleet of battleships, which will only actually be practical in attacking Japan, Montezuma, and Persia. But, I still want control of the seas. This is a sea-based map. Though I need boats. I need boats, and I need big boats with big guns on them. Ooh, that farm finished, so I'm going to collect some horses, because for some reason those are still up here. They're more relevant in the classical and medieval and Renaissance eras. They sort of go obsolete in the Industrial Revolution. Let's see. Let's go with the armory. I'm going to want to start building units over here. Or if I have to buy a unit over here, it's going to get the upgrades that come from having an armory. So. I like how this game's going. I should be powerful enough to attack China eventually. I don't want to rush it too soon, because then, eesh. It won't be... Well, actually, it might be more fun if I do rush it. I'm going to start building some military units now and go for it, because why not? So I'm start sending my navy down there, and I am going to begin to construct some... I'm going to build a stadium first. I want to make sure my happiness is really high before I actually start taking any cities. Because as soon as I start taking cities, my happiness is going to drop fast. And, you know, I mean, you can counter that by purchasing a courthouse in the city, which is actually my preferred strategy, but, you know, that takes money, and, you know, I don't have too much money yet. I mean, I've got a lot, but my economy is still growing. Let's see, this navy is just going to wait here for a little while, because China doesn't have any coastal cities at all. Well, I guess I can hit Shanghai from the ocean with some bombardments, but, you know, anyway, area now. I'm gonna go with, huh. Mechanized infantry would probably be better, but as soon as I get aluminum, I can upgrade my tanks. Huh. I'm gonna go with some mechanized infantry to attack the city, but maybe some artillery first too. Well, I'm gonna build a bomber. Because bombers are good, because they let you blast things from the sky, and blasting things from the sky is good. It gives you, well, how should I describe this? Bombers are pretty nice. They're the precursors to the stealth bombers, which are my favorite unit, as I told you before. And once I get those, I mean, once I have like 5 stealth bombers, this game is mine. Of course, that's going to take a lot of aluminum. So my aluminum is going to modern armor and stealth bombers. And they have a lot of military on my border. That's not good. That's really not good. But you know, I'm feeling fairly confident. And over here, I'm going to construct maybe another piece of artillery. First, though, I'm going to go with a military academy. Got to make sure everything has as much XP as possible when it is created. And actually, ooh, a great artist. Now with this, there's something really cool you can do with great artists, and I will show you what that is next turn when this guy can move again. I think I'm going to go cash it in for culture. I think that's what I'm going to go for. There we go. Plus 6 culture on this tile, so I get 2 food and 6 culture. Which is an interesting aspect of the game. Should I have had a farm? Nah. As that is, that's pretty good. Ooh, and look at this. I get a free social policy, and I'm going to choose police state. So I'm a fascist police statist with militarism, populism, autocracy, and also liberty, because my people need liberty to go with all this police state and fascism. Then we get total war after that. Let's see, police state. That is good. Next thing I get will be total war, and after that I'm going to try to go to get this slight navy improvement. But after that we're pretty much done with these. I mean, Let's see, what's this worker doing? Worker, start doing real stuff now. Okay. Ooh, should I build a hospital here, or a hospital would be really nice there. Yeah, I'm going to go with the hospital. It'll just give me nice food production. I mean, I already have tons of food there, but, you know, you can't have too much food. And let's see. Over here, I'm going to build a farm. Not that this is a great spot for a farm in the middle of the desert, but, you know, you take what you can get. And, you know, it's really just there as a reserve in case the population grows too much and it needs to fall back on a small food supply. Alright, what do we got over here? I'm gonna go with constructing forge. That'll give me +2 per hammers there, and plus 15% production on land units. Man, I've been talking here for a while. My throat's starting to get sore. I might take a break in a few minutes here. But man, I really love this game. So,